Problem number 7 in the question bank, page 63. Aarti, Bharti, and Hima are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1, and their balance sheet as on 31st March 2017 stood as follows. We have here building, cash in hand, bank balance, debtors, bills receivable, stock, and investment. So 7 assets are there and their values are also given. Coming to the liabilities side, you have bills payable, creditors, reserve fund, and capitals. So as you know, reserve fund to be credited to partners capital, and capital balance also have to be given to the partner, credit again. Bharti died. So Bharti is second partner here. You can have a look at it. Aarti, Bharti, Hima. So Bharti is the second person. Profit and loss sharing ratio, if you see, 3:2:1. So applicable to Bharti, profit and loss is 2. That is 2/6. Then come back to the same sentence. Bharti died on 1st June 2017. So June is not counted because it's the 1st of
Two,
June. So
2/12.
previous balance sheet date is 31st March 2017. So April, May, only 2 months. June is not counted. Correct. So Bharti was alive for 2 months according to this problem. Continue further. And according to the deed of the said partnership, her executors are entitled to be paid as under. First one, the capital to her credit at the time of her death. So capital to be credited, we know that, and interest thereon at 10% per annum. So in the first sentence, only two adjustments are there. One is capital to be given, other one is interest on capital to be given. Next, her proportionate share of reserve fund, that is B adjustment. So reserve fund is 12,000. Bharti's share has to be credited. The next one is the bit different one. Pay attention to the sentence. Read along with me carefully. C adjustment. Her share of profits for the intervening period. Intervening means that leftover months. She was alive for 2 months. So that is intervening period, not completed period. That is not completed year. There's a meaning. Will be based on the sales during that period. So for the 2 months, profits is based on the sales. Continue further in the same sentence, which were calculated as rupees 1 lakh. The rate of profit during the past 3 years had been 10% of sales. So profit is based on the sales. Sales itself is not the profit. Remember, sales is 1 lakh rupee. Profit on sales is 10%. So based on that, we have to find the profit of the business and the profit of Bharati, that is the deceased partner that we'll identify, will calculate. Next, D adjustment, her share of goodwill to be calculated by taking twice the amount, underline the word twice the amount of the average profits of the last 3 years. So 2 times the average profit less 20%. This is also new, less 20%. So we have to find the average and minus 20% of it. That will be multiplied by 2. That is going to be the goodwill of the firm. Then we have to go ahead further for the share of Bharti again. A bit different calculation, we'll work it out. The profits for the previous years were 8,200, 4,000 and 9,800. Different amounts are there, not similar one. Adjustment E. The investments were sold for rupees 16,200 and her executors were paid on. So we will work that, we'll understand that further.
Sir?
Ah.
Sir, can you explain the C adjustment once again, sir?
Yeah, I will work the problem, don't worry. I will work again, I'll explain once again, don't worry. So this is the problem given, bit of new adjustments. We have to be careful when you're reading. As I told you to underline less 20%. I told you to underline twice. Okay, I will explain one by one. Don't worry at all. So prepare Bharti's executors account. That is what is given therein. So I will explain one by one. If you have any doubt later, definitely you can ask me without hesitation. So page number 63, problem number 7. So that is the problem. Bharti's capital account will be working. So first let us take the date. The date is 1/6/2017. Death of the partner's date. So we'll go one by one here, starting with the capital balance by opening balance brought down on the credit side. So we'll see the balance sheet and we'll try to understand the Bharti's capital on the liabilities side. So Bharti's capital is 12,000. The 12,000 we will credit over here by opening balance brought down 12,000. Next, that's what the sentence, first sentence, the capital of her to be given credited and interest on the capital to be calculated at 10% per annum. This is the first sentence, first adjustment. Read carefully, 10% interest to be paid. So let us calculate interest on capital here. Interest on capital on 12%, 12,000 on 12,000, 10% for 2 months. That is to be calculated. If you calculate that, you will get it as 200 rupees. 12,000 into 10% into 2 by 12. Next, you have her proportionate share of reserve fund. So by reserve fund, 12,000 is the value of the reserve fund. 2 by 6 is the share of the profit. So reserve fund is 12,000 on the liabilities side. Bharti's share you can see in the problem first line 2. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. In that way, Bharti's share will be 2 by 6. So what is the reserve fund? 2 by 6 out of 12,000. It comes
4,000.
to 4,000. Very good. Next is the one, the tougher one, as one of you were asking for. C adjustment. Her share of profit for the intervening period, that is P&L suspense account for the months, because the books of accounts will not be closed and it has to be calculated based on some value, some information. So here the partnership deed provides for the information that it has to be based on the sales and it has to be based on the profit on sales. Please understand. So it has to be based on profit on sales. Read carefully here. the intervening period will be based on the sales during that period, which were calculated as 1 lakh. So it has to be based on the sales. Sales is 1 lakh. The rate of profit during the past 3 years had been 10% on sales. They have done the average. So if sales is 1 lakh, 10% is the profit on it. So 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. So like that, we'll be working. I'll show the calculation for you. See here, rupees 1 lakh sales into 10% profit. So that becomes 10,000 per annum. So for 1 year, it is 10,000. For 2 months, it is 2 by 12. I have given therein 2 by 12. The value is 1,667 rupees for 2 months. And therein, the share of Bharti is 2 by 6. Go through the calculation carefully. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Sir, can you explain once again, sir?
See here, they have given the profit and loss share up to the date of death has to be based on sales during that period, which was calculated as rupees 1 lakh. Actually, to tell you frankly, they have not told this is for 1 year. That they have just told based on the intervening period. So it is not told very clearly it is for 1 year or it is for 2 months. Assuming that the big value, so 1 lakh rupee for 1 year, I have done the calculation. So that is the amount you have here. Otherwise, the answer is going to be different. So if you make that way, so that is going to be different. So we can do that way also. So not clear.
Yes, sir.
So I have done that way. So if it is to be taken as sales for 2 months only, if you take, then it is going to be different. So then what I can do is I can remove this part of it and I can go for straight away 10,000 rupees. So 1 lakh is the sales, 10% is the profit. So profit will be 10,000. In the 10,000, it is 2 by 6. So in that way, if you do, it is going to be 3,333.33. So I have removed points therein. So not very clear in the problem. You can see intervening period is given. So I have done that. It is for 2 months period. Profit is based on the sales. So I have done the similar calculation there. So 1 lakh sales, 10% amount, profit is 10,000 in that 2 by 6. Next adjustment, if you're okay with it, I'll move on. Her share of goodwill calculated by taking twice the amount of average profit for the last 3 years less 20%. So there are 3 amounts. First, we have to find the average profit like earlier. For that, I have taken here, please have a look at this. Average profit is equal to total profits divided by number of years information given. So total profit is this value. You can see that 8,200 plus 4,000 plus 9,800. So minus 20%. So if I add all these three, that comes to 22,000. So they have given 20% less. So I have done it as minus 20%. So minus 20% of what? So you have got an average of 22,000. So 20% of 22,000. So if you deduct 22,000 minus 4,400, you will be getting the value as 17,600 divided by 3 years. The average profit is 5,867. If you want one more step, if you want, I can work it out for you. $22,000 minus 4,400. So you can check it out. Is it okay? So
Sir, can you
20%
repeat
less.
this part?
See here, we have to take twice the amount of average profit for last 3 years less 20%. So don't worry about twice first. Worry about average profits less 20%. You worry about that first. So that way, if you do first, add all the 3 years profit, that comes to 22,000. 20% less. So 20% of what? The question comes therein. 20% of this amount only, 22,000. That is the total profits. So 20% less. Every year also we can less 20%, or from the total also we can reduce 20%. So I have done the easiest one here. Instead of deducting from every year 20%, first I have added all the 3 years profit. I have deducted only once, but the answer will be same whether you deduct from each year or you deduct at once from the total. So the 20% of 22,000 is 4,400. So the average profit comes to 17,600. So divided by 3 years, when you do, okay, you get divided by 3. When you do it, you get the amount 5,867. You get it. That is average profit. From average profit, we have to find goodwill of the firm. So goodwill of the firm is average profit into number of years purchase. So average profit is 5,867 multiplied by 2 times. How 2 times is? They are given the word here, taking twice the amount of average profit. Twice is 2 times, underline twice. So 11,734. In that, what is the share of Bharati? So that is 11,734 into 2 by 6. When you do that, you get 3,911. So this amount of Bharti, okay, goodwill of Bharati to be written off to Aarti and Hima in their P&L ratio, that is 3:1, that is equal to 4. So when you go for that, Aarti is equal to 3,911 into 3 by 4. Hope you're understanding.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, when decimals comes, you have to be careful. You get in paise. So you need not take paise and work in the problem. Never work with paise. You get here 2933.25 paisa. It is 0.25 paisa. Don't take 25 paisa. Leave it off. Okay. Then it will adjust with other partner. Don't worry. The total should be 3911. That's it. So 3911 into 1 divided by 4, that is equal to, what do you get? Check it out now. 3911 divided by 4, when you do, you get 977.75. So 977.75 paisa. So I'll make it as 78 rupees. Why 0.75 are converted into next rupee? More than 0.5, take as the next number. Less than 0.5, ignore. If you want, you can add and check whether it is same or not. 2933 divided by, 2933 plus 978 is equal to 3911. So you get the same total. Not even a single rupee variation should be there. Please remember that. That is very, very important. So this we will go for the goodwill note. So goodwill to be now shared among partners. So Arthi's account, we have to go for 2933. And we'll go for one more partners. By Hima's account. $978. So goodwill to be divided among two partners. So we have to be careful about it, and we should not forget that. So it has to be divided among the two partners. So it's a goodwill part of it. Next, let me move on to the last adjustment. The investment were sold for 16,200. First time we are getting this adjustment. See the investment in the balance sheet. What is the value given? So in the investment asset side, you have 13,250 rupees. So 13,250 rupees investment has been sold for 16,200. So is it profit on sale of investment or loss on sale of investment?
It's a profit.
Very good. So profit is shared among all the three partners, or only one partner will get?
One.
All the three partners. So we have to divide that. How? We'll see here now. So calculation of the revaluation profit on sale of investment, or we can just take it as profit on sale of investment. Calculation of profit on sale of investment. So how it goes? Sales value minus balance sheet value is equal to profit or loss on sales. So I can reverse this also. So the equation will be the same only. So profit or loss on sale is equal to sale of any asset. Okay. So investment or any asset, sale value minus balance sheet value. So how to find that? You can see here, Bharti's share I have found straight away. How is it so? So sale value 16,200 minus balance sheet value 13,250. So you get a plus value, that is 2950. The plus value is profit. So I have mentioned as profit 2950 by selling the investment. Investment doesn't belong only to Bharti, it also belongs to Aarti and Hima. So this profit also belongs to all the three partners. So in this, what is the Bharti share? That is multiplied by 2 by 6. So Bharti share is 983. Any question you have, you can ask me. Go through the information carefully and ask me any question you have.
Sir,
Ah.
why should we distribute the investment amount also to all the partners, sir?
It is not investment amount. Profit or loss on sale of investment. Asset is sold. So when the asset is sold, profit or loss has to be shared among all the three partners, because the partner was alive, investment belongs to all the three partners. Even
Yes, sir.
sometime they may not sell it, they may go for revaluation of asset. Even if it is revaluation of asset comes, like in admission retirement, we have to prepare a revaluation account, find the profit or loss, and only the deceased partner's capital account will be doing. So that partner share we will take it. So whether it's a revaluation of asset or sale of asset, we have to find profit or loss. Then in that, share has to be given to the deceased partner. Is it okay? That's why a tougher one. So I kept it for the last.
So this will come for how many marks, sir?
This is the same one that I given for 6 marks only. That is why I'm doing at the end. This kind of tough problem may not come. Any one adjustment may come in the exam. Any one adjustment may not be all. So that's why I'm doing at the last. I have done many problems. This is the one I am taking at the end one. So by revaluation account I have taken. So note number 2, 983. So these are the adjustments therein. No other adjustment is left. So the total amount on the credit side, 24,427. Same is the balance. No entry on the debit side. It is the same amount. The balance that goes to Bharti's executor's account, 24,427. So when we prepare a executor's account, that will be the value. So that amount to be paid to the deceased partner, as mentioned in the problem, that amount to be paid. So we can take it as cash account or bank account. If you add both cash and bank account, okay, any one we have to write, either cash account or bank account. So cash is 12,000 in the balance sheet. You can see here, cash is 12,000, bank is 13,700. So they have a cash of 24,427 is available with them. So one is cash, other one is bank. So in then also, if not also they can pay. So I have written as cash or bank account. Any one of it, I'll take it as one only then by, that is the payment through bank account. It becomes easier for you to work. So cash paid. So where is cash paid? If you see, I'll show you in this one. Problem. Cash paid. to executors. So where is it? Last sentence. And her executors were paid on. So her executors were paid the entire amount. The entire amount is 24,427. So executors account is closed. For the first time, we are having this kind of a problem where the full amount is being paid.